The man was eating bread, while on duty by the highway. Right after taking a sip of coffee, a car came speeding from behind, its headlights quietly turned off. Then, the man vaguely sensed something whizzing by. He glanced at the radar 197 miles per hour. The patrol officer immediately reported to his superior, but the man didn't know. It was a modified sports car. Inside was a drug lord who had just escaped the law. Two major incidents happened within the past 24 hours. The first was yesterday morning in a border town. The sheriff was enjoying a peaceful breakfast, but suddenly noticed two unfamiliar faces in town. The sheriff exchanged a few words with them, and learned the man was a truck owner, transporting auto parts, so he didn't think much of it. But the two left before finishing their meal. With decades of experience, he still found them suspicious, so he jotted down the truck's license plate. The truck drove to the border. They tried to force by a farm claiming it was for a development project, but the farmer refused. The man got angry. The town was small with only 4 officers including the sheriff. Nick looked into the truck's info. They were from Nevada, and the owner had no criminal record. The second incident happened in Las Vegas. At 3 a.m. the next day, a major drug lord was to be secretly transferred to death row. The drug lord's name was Cortez. He ruled Mexico with an iron fist. Over 100 agents were assigned to transport him. The chief repeatedly stressed the importance of a safe delivery, but while waiting at a red light during the transfer, a massive magnet was dropped onto the prison vehicle's roof. Cortez knew the time had come, and immediately began to fight for his freedom. The transport vehicle was lifted instantly. Everyone went on high alert. They couldn't risk shooting upwards, because their teammates were still inside. Eventually the vehicle was pulled up to the rooftop as planned by the enemy. The chief ordered everyone to split up. Some rushed into the building. Then the enemy planted mini explosives on the vehicle, and informed Cortez. When the doors were blown open, the kingpin inside had already handled everything. Before backup arrived, they had already zipped away to another rooftop via cable. Officers below were still scanning the area, but in that moment, multiple decoys dressed as prisoners were moving through the city streets, while the drug lord had already changed into a suit and continued his escape.